I've never seen this home before. This is one take tours where there's only three. You know what? It's one take, so we're just going to keep going. There's only 3 rules. Number 1, there has to be a price cut. Number 3, it's been on the market for 30 days or longer. Did I say number 3? Dude, screw it. Number 3 again. This is my first time seeing this home and there's no cuts, so we're going to see it for the first time together. This is off to a bad start. Let's go. We're at 6442 East Cornell Ave in Denver. Right out of the gate, something I like to see. You always want to make sure that you have drainage of water away from the house, because the last thing that you want is for water to pool against the side of the house, do damage to your foundation, or in this case, a little bit to the siding. So you can see the rock levels out with that siding. Typically you want to see there being a little bit of a gap so you don't have the damage to the siding. Outside of that though, paint's great, color scheme's beautiful. Let's head on in. Dude, this is actually pretty sick. Okay, I am a little bit confused on how you would end up laying this out, but you've got yourself a nice big dining room area here. You have the bar stools, your little bar counter area for your kitchen here. Induction stove, which I actually have to say, some people prefer. I know a lot of people prefer gas, but I've actually have a couple clients who prefer this, so they're gonna love this. Beautiful looking cabinet work. Let's do our quiet close test. Bummer. What about drawers? We have quiet closed drawers. Did I do this wrong? Nope, it's just not quiet close. I will also say it's a little strange that there's not that much space here. I would have loved to have seen this a little bit further out, but then again, you're taking away from the dining room area. You have your access down to the basement here, which is nice. I'm already confused at what I'm seeing down there, but we'll get to it. In terms of a living room, this just doesn't feel very spacious necessarily. But you do have a little bit higher ceilings. This is making it feel a little bit small. This is what happens when it's one take. What are you doing? What did you do? Oh, I think you're touching this. So this will adjust it.
I didn't touch it. It was moving the whole time.
Well, it's one take, so you guys are getting to see all of this. Maybe I'll edit it out, maybe I won't, but... Okay. Should be good. We'll find out. All right, so yeah, it is a cozy little fireplace. I like that they have the electrical outlets up here. That way you don't have to run obscene amount of wires down to the closest electrical outlet. So I would love to see what this space would look like actually filled out a little more, just so you could better determine how usable it'll actually be. But other than that, love the clean color palettes, love the paint, love the, this is probably laminate flooring, but looks brand new. So in terms of things you would actually have to do when you moved in, there'd pretty much be nothing that we have seen thus far. So let's take a look at some of the bedrooms. Nice. We will just go over to the main primary. Yeah, the layout's different. Especially in this situation, if you're dealing with a queen to a king size bed, I'm not feeling certain as to where you would put it in here to utilize this in the best way. Because if you have a bed right at your front door, that's gonna ruin the vibe a little bit, but it does seem to be spaced out so that you can have like a reading nook or something and then have your bed set up. But see, got ourselves a nice little walk-in closet, painted, ready to hang all your stuff. Barn door to the bathroom. There's a bathtub in the shower. I'm just gonna sit with that for a second, because what? extremely fancy. I mean, this is gonna flow like Niagara Falls down on your face. So the fact that you could sit, get a little hot soak in, and then switch to the tub, maybe you can do like a hot, cold type situation, but this is the first time I've ever seen a hot tub in a shower. I don't know how to feel about it. Let's keep going though. Actually, let's look at this. This is a fancier mirror. I'm not even able to articulate what the heck it is. Why you have a clock on your mirror when you have one probably on your phone, who knows? But let's. What? So that's different. Cool, nice. All right, carrying on to the other bedrooms. Got some nice nature vibes in here, I will say. Looks like new carpet, and the carpet feels very, very nice. Mushrooms. That's all I got. I really don't have anything else. We have another little powder room bathroom here. See, this is the type of tub shower I'm used to looking at. Not a full tub separate from your shower within your shower. Bathception, I don't know. But, I mean, seems like a little bit of recocking could be done here, but other than that, nothing you're gonna have to do in this house. So if you are okay with the uniqueness of the layout, I feel like this is going to be a great value for someone who just wants to move in and do absolutely nothing other than enjoy their home. So let's go down to the basement, and you could see where my initial pause occurred, because your washer and dryer's right here. I don't know about you all, but the last thing that I want to do is relax and enjoy a beautiful movie on this gorgeous built-in setup that they have there, and hear my freaking socks and underoos doing their thing back there, you know? So that's a little bit confusing. It would be nice if somehow you might be able to push this a little back and at least enclose it, which it seems like that was an option, but these bad boys are a little too big to hide. So yeah, different, but I will also say beautiful washer dryer. So let's carry on. Watch your head. If you're like 6'6", I'm 6'2.5", so we're fine here. Yeah, I'm gonna have you skirt over here. And then you could see newer flooring, another updated bathroom. Not the most poop conducive, I will say, as a bigger person, because I feel as though my knees are gonna go through the drywall. But still, if you have someone living down here, having your own shower, bath, that's secured properly, love it. Again, strange layouts, but everything is actually done properly and well. So that's what we like to see at the end of the day. All right, we've got our HVAC system and water heater. Gotta love a good Rheem water heater because they show that it was built in 2023, so you're not gonna have to worry about that for a while. All this looks to be more up to date as well. So again, if you can get over the uniqueness of the layout, you're going to walk into a place that you have nothing that you need to do. So I'm gonna follow you back here as we go to a conforming bedroom downstairs. We have our egress window here, closet. Both of those two together allow us to call this a bedroom. I do wanna kind of highlight a little bit of sort of the cracking here. That could just be natural in terms of settling of the home, but still you would want to take a look at that just to make sure there's no extra foundational or any issues going on beyond that. But outside of that, again, little fixes to just get a little more information on. Major remodels are not going to be something that you have to do. So we'll carry through and go through, oh, this is just kind of the back side of the living room. Not necessarily certain what you would be able to use this space for outside of reading nook, maybe like a mini office setup, but yeah, at least you have some extra space to do more things. We'll go over to this bedroom, which is non-conforming because we're all learning together. There's a closet, there's a window, but it's not egress, right? So beautiful. Got ourselves a little closet with our radon mitigation system. Again, any toxic radon that's under the ground, it's gonna pull it up, push it out of the house so that if you're spending time in your basement or anywhere in your house, you're not gonna be affected by those gases. So beautiful, love to see it. Keeping people safe. Words, I don't know, you guys saw the start. This is as good as it's gonna get. Now we're gonna go across the way because apparently there's a whole freaking house down here, a whole second part of the house. But this is going to be, guess what? A conforming bedroom. You got your closet and your beautiful egress window. Same situation on these cracks here that I would just want to get checked out, make sure everything is good. Could have been some issues as they were installing the carpet and they just didn't go and patch it up. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that you know as much about the house as possible. And so that would just be something that I would want some more information on. I think that does it for downstairs. We're gonna take a quick look at the backyard. Take a look at my dump truck as we go up those stairs. My eyes are up here, guys. All right, beautiful sliding glass door here. And as we go into the back, we're gonna do our little peace check. Light noise from the road, but otherwise relatively peaceful. Higher fence back here, which will most likely need to be replaced at some point, but at least you can't clearly see through the whole thing. Pardon me, I had bubble water. You'll see that we're in an enclosed space here. So if it's winter, I feel like it would be awesome to set up some, just like, what am I trying to think of? Not some sort of something so that you can better insulate this area so you can use it in the winter a little bit more, just with how exposed it is. It's gonna get very cold out here, but I mean, you have plenty of space for cornhole, for a grill, for relaxation and hanging out with your friends and family. So, I mean, see what we got over here. See, continued drainage away from the house. That's what we always wanna see. But you got a gate to go out. I mean, yeah, this place is beautiful. If you can do what?
Can we see a cartwheel?
Can we see, I mean, are there, let's see. I just want to make sure there's no landmines here. That might be a landmine. Yeah, no, seriously. So final thoughts. I can understand why this house has been sitting a little bit in terms of the fact that it is a more unique layout. The more unique a home is, the more that the right buyer has to show up that wants that uniqueness. And so you're gonna walk in, there's pretty much gonna be nothing that you have to update and you'll be move-in ready. So as long as you can get past a little bit of the layout and then just get a little bit better idea of some of those fixes in those downstairs bedrooms, this place is freaking awesome. So this has been our one take tour. Let me know what you think. We'll see you on the next.